Good evening, everybody. Good to see you. I've been outside working a lot, mowing the yard, cleaning up some shrubs. Yes, it was a nice sunny day. Got a little bit of sun. It was a wonderful day. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about our influences. Our influences of how they affect our daily lives. I remember growing up as a child, my dad from time to time would tell me not to go hang out with certain people. Not that they were necessarily bad, but the influence that they put on my life may not have been the best for my life, and as my dad saw fit. So I never really understood a lot of that until I grew up, got some kids, and started telling them, hey, these kids aren't the best influence. Let's move in this direction. Influences can help you or they can break you. And tonight we're going to talk about a little bit about thinking, how is it that the influences are affecting our daily lives? I'm not sure how everybody grew up. This is how I grew up in the parents I had, and they're very controlling in the aspect of controlling what friends we had, because they wanted to make sure that we grew up the right way and not just get a bad influence, get a bad friend that could then change us and infect us. I'm sure you guys remember stories about somebody grew up, now he's in prison, and he'd always talk about he started hanging out with the wrong friends. I never grew up with people like this because my dad was very strict about it, but I've heard stories and people tell me, yes, I got into a gang because I started hanging out with the wrong friends. Guys, growing up with the wrong friends can either make you or they can break you. And that affects us still to this day. The same kind of friends that to this day, even though we're older, I more relate these videos to people in the Army and young people in the Army and learning how to deal with Army life. But guys, if you're seeing this and you're not in the Army, this video still pertains to you guys. Our friends can affect us, even as adults. They can either make us or they can break us. My wife, I love her to death. We are the best of friends. Does that mean we see eye to eye? Oh, absolutely not. Not all the time. We see eye to eye on a lot of things, but there are times that we see things differently, but we discuss it, and she helps me, pushes me to be a better person. So guys, first thing, what kind of relationship are you guys in? Is it a healthy one? Is it a toxic one? Guys, how do your relationship, your significant other, how do they help you? Do they help you or do they hinder you? Do they push you or do they hold you back? Love my wife. She was the main proponent person that pushed me into being in the Army. When I talked about joining the Army, she immediately said, sweetheart, I'm with you. You do what you would like to do, and I'm here 110%. And I tell you what, she has been there 120%. She has been there for me all the way. She's a good influence. Sometimes I'd come back, I'd come home very frustrated. We'd talk it out, and she'd put a different perspective in it. And that's what a good influence does. So your relationships, are they a good influence? Are they helping you? Are they uplifting you? Or are they holding you down, holding you tight? Our friends, though, our friends are the same way. Do we have friends that are holding us back? Do we have friends that are encouraging us to be better people? Sometimes, guys, finding a friend that may see things differently is the best kind of friend to have. Because that you may shoot out an idea of, hey, let's go do this, and they're going to say, hey, is that the smartest thing to do? I have a lot of different friends. And a lot of new friends. Guys, being in the Army, we meet a lot of new people all the time. But we need to make sure that we understand the kind of friends that we want to have so that we can make sure that we stay on the path that is the best path for our personal lives. I understand. I was talking to a young man today. He was actually just about to go into the Army. And I was talking to him a little bit about grabbing hold of good people as soon as you get in. People that can help you. People that can uplift you, people that encourage you to do better. Because while you're at basic, there's a lot of beat down. There's a lot of learning to work with people, working with a lot of people actually, learning to work together as a cohesion, as a platoon. And you have to find friends that you can work together real well, people that can help you out, uplift you, but also that you can uplift them as well. So our friends, do they encourage us? Do they bring us down? The guys, that's the best thing I can do. This is a short little sweet video, just a little tidbit for this week about our influences. Not really much more to say on it, but other than a little food for thought this week of our influences. Something to think about is, how are they good for us? Do they give us critical thought? Do they lift us up? Or are they bringing us down? Sometimes maybe if they always agree with us, maybe it would be best to find somebody that would give you critical thought so it helps you and open your mindset. Because sometimes someone that just always agrees with you may not be the best person because they're not helping you. They're not uplifting you. They're just keeping you at that plateau level, keeping you at the same level. All right, guys, I would love to hear from you guys. Please give me your thoughts on what you think of the videos. Still trying to get a feel on the best way to make these videos. I'm just doing it here in my living room. Please like, subscribe, try to build up my base, and share this to anybody and everybody you guys can think of. And also go back onto my YouTube channel, try to look at a couple of videos. This is honestly my only third video, so I'm just being for real with you guys. Just being for real with you guys. I'm just getting started, but I would love to hear from you guys. Tell me what your thoughts. If there's something you would love for me to talk about, it's just the PFC, the old man, just giving you some old school thoughts, some life lessons coming into the Army. Would just love to hear from you guys. So once again, please like, subscribe, share, do all the hoopla. Stay positive, keep pushing forward. Peace out.